This is a war of choice.
This is a moment of truth for Europe.
We are facing an existential threat to the Europe we know.
This is one of those times and one of those places where freedom confronts tyranny. Freedom will triumph.
If Putin was seeking to divide the European Union, to weaken NATO, and to break the international community, he has achieved exactly the opposite.
Вчора 16 дітей загинуло. У нас є, ви знаєте, бажання, щоб наші діти жили.
They have no supplies. They cannot even get out from underground. A lot of people don't even have any ability now to have the phones. Thank God that Elon Musk helps a little bit with some of the stuff. So I really appreciate that he did step up. I hope more private businesses will step up, and like Visa and MasterCard, they say, we're not going to be part of this bloodshed. We're not be criminals. Like, what is he doing is criminal. So some people, you still can connect. Some people you cannot connect, depending where they are. But everyone is on the ground because people understood. They're not.
1991, the Soviet Union had collapsed, and as it splintered, a number of new nations emerged. Ukraine was one of the largest. Its population was 52 million. It was 1,200 kilometers from east to west, and with that land came a huge farming sector worth over $20 billion now, or close to £15 billion. And as democracy moved east, this was a moment of optimism. In 1991, Ukrainians celebrated their first election. The US called it momentous. One voter described a flowering of our soul. But for all the enthusiasm, democracy couldn't change Ukraine's geography or its history. To the east was Russia. To the west was Poland, Slovakia and Hungary. All three had communist past. By 2004, all three had joined the European Union. Being pro-Russia or pro-Europe became a fundamental dividing line in Ukrainian politics, and months later, we saw how. Amidst allegations of electoral fraud, what became known as the Orange Revolution began, and two men were the focus: Viktor Yanukovych, who was pro-Russia and who'd initially been declared the winner, and Viktor Yushchenko, here on the right, who was pro-Europe.